welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Division 1 time here at the Portland Hotel. I'm Wayne Knowles with Darcy Evans.
Knowlesy, how you going?
Good, mate. And Sean Williams.
Hey, mate.
How are you, mate?
How
are you enjoying your first night on the show?
Oh, loving it.
Loving it?
Yep.
He's fitted in quite well,
absolutely.
like a doctor's finger on a prostate check. Really? Fitting in lovely. But
Anyway, how
anyway,
you to think about that, Sean? Is that sort of image you needed?
It was good. I like that.
you like that one, did you?
Good analogy. Very good.
There we go. So anyway, Division 1, let's get straight into it. Out at Henley Memorial Oval, it was Henley 9-7-61, defeating Athelstone 8 goals 10-58. 3 points the total margin there at the end.
Gut-wrenching for Athelstone, 3 points to Henley. Athelstone on bottom with just the one win. Henley are in are sitting fifth, so they'll be pretty too close to come for Henley, I reckon. If they're going to be a force, they've come back from Division 2 this year, Division 1, and only win by 3 points to Athelstone. Great, that's a great by Athelstone to just lose by 3 points, but gut-wrenching for them, especially at Henley. Very hard to beat at Henley.
Athelstone come home with a wet sail as well.
Yep.
They lose a player with a yellow card late in the last, and then they kicked a behind, and Sheedy kicks a goal.
Yeah.
They get within grasp, and siren blows. So
8-10 didn't help their cause either,
Didn't
course,
either, no.
so it could have been just a couple of goals here or there, but anyway.
For Henley, mate?
Yeah, we've got Ebert with 4, so he's
mega head. Yep.
Yes, he's obviously got the second best, which will come through in a minute. It was Smith with 2. 3 other players were individuals with Twing.
Thwing.
And
Thunig, I don't know.
And Ebert, obviously second best with Lodge, Cadoni, Berry and Johncock.
Oh, Bubbles there in the best.
Yes.
For Athelstone, the Raggies, mate.
For Athelstone, we got Elliott with 3, Sheedy with 2, and 3 singles there. Chanella, best on ground, Sheedy, Close, Westover, and Randa.
Yep, young Jakey Westover there, ex-Paragulls boy. All right, moving on now. This game here, the shock of the round, so to speak. Port District have gone out and done what no one thought they were going to do.
Bit of intel. They were pretty confident going into the game.
Confident?
Yes.
Yep, pretty confident. Anyway, it was Port District's 13-9-87, defeating Rostrevor 10 goals 8-68.
0-4 to Rostrevor in the first quarter didn't help, to 3-3.
They've gone out and kicked 5 in the second though.
Right.
They're up on 11 points at half time.
Up by massive.
And then stopped.
Yep.
Just stopped. An 8-goal last quarter to Port District. 8 goals, 1 bang, they get the chocolates. So for Port Districts, mate?
Yeah, so they thought they may have gone through undefeated, but the first loss of the year. So Port District's Foster with 4, Heffernan with 2, Batty with 2, with individuals to 6 other players there, with Foster, Heffernan, Greg, Clark, O'Neill and Corcoran.
Good to see Heath Pocock got a goal in that game. He's
Might keep his spot.
Yeah, he's on the fence at the moment.
Is he?
Yes.
The producer was throwing a few bit of stuff around.
And just a quick shout out to Troy, the Academy Award winning performance last week, getting up for the game. Well done, mate.
Yep.
For
Rocks, mate?
Rocks was Fantasia with 3, Camone with 2, Dawson with 2, and a couple of singles. Holm, best on ground, Nelligan, Sermon, McCormack, and McCullum.
So there you go.
Yep.
That was a big shock, that one, but anyway, credit there to Port District. So moving on, up at Modbury Sports Field, things didn't get any better for Modbury this year. Goodwood Saints 12-14-86, defeating Modbury 4-8-32. So
no surprises there. I think Modbury are struggling. They've only just they haven't won a game yet, so obviously very struggling. Goodwood Saints sitting just out of the 5 behind Henley. So, but no surprises there really. So. Modbury, we've got Manuel with 2, Fogden and Taylor, the other individual goal scorers there, with best player Davey, and with Phillips, Taylor, Burrows and Manuel in amongst the best.
And for Goodwood Saints,
for Goodies, we've got Elms with 4, Scara with 2, Whitelock with 2, and then 4 singles there. Elms, Brooks, Whitelock, Dempsey and Pressler, all best on grounds. So,
and then another absolute rip snorter this one, I reckon, and always good games between Prince Alfred and Payneham.
Yeah.
But this time Prince Alfred got the chocolates. It was Prince Alfred 14-7-91, defeating TJ's boys, the Falcons, Payneham 12-16-88. 28 scoring, shots to 21. Good kicking is?
Poor football.
No, good kicking is.
Good football.
Good football.
Poor, but I said 12-16. I just didn't hear the last bit.
You didn't hear the last bit. You were zoned out, were you?
Yes. No, but 3 points, gut wrench for Payneham NU Union. Obviously struggling. PAC are also struggling considering what they've been done in the last few years.
Yep.
But in the 3 points, I think Mac and the boys have been gut wrenched after that one, especially at PAC on Park 9. Horrible over to play football on that one. The wind. But anyway, PAC, we've got Bartlett with 4, Clayfield with 4, individuals to 6 or 7 other players there. The best players: Clayfield, Bartlett, Brinsley, Riggs, Gratz, and Perriman.
And for the Fouts, mate?
For the Fouts, we had Lowe with 2, Forster with 2, Bow with 2, Ansell with 2, and then 4 singles. Ansell best on ground, Pippett, Boa, Hanson and Orcello.
Anyway, so Macca will be working the boys this week, no doubt. Bring your mouth guards. So anyway, moving on, and things, Uni were going all right. Uni have been.
Yeah, they were. They were sitting third. They're still third.
They've been absolutely going all right. They've travelled. They didn't travel. Sorry, they're at home. Tree Gully have gone down there and pulled their pants down and gone bang
on the carpet. On the
carpet, they did. Yeah, it was Tree Gully 13-15-93, defeating Adelaide Uni 4-9, 33, 10-goal win. Take that, Blacks.
Oh, absolutely. So the Tree Gully second, Adelaide Uni third. So it wasn't if there's much in that, but there should not have been by 9 goals.
Not 10 goal game.
Top 5 sides here.
Yeah.
So Uni better watch themselves because they're only really 1 or 2 games out of the 5 at the moment. I know it's sort of the start of the season, but you get beaten by that by a top 5 side. Just better watch it. But anyway, we've got Uni. We've got Crouch with 2, Robinson and Adams the other goal scorers with Adams, Fifer, Crouch, Cottrell, Noski and Marini. Sorry, next best players.
For the Bloods, mate.
No surprise there. Mr. Menzel, 3 goals. Shoalmakers 2, Dow 2, Beadley 2, Stent with 2, and then a couple of singles. Shoalmakers best on, Stent, Alex McKay, Shoalmakers and Dow.
Clint Dow. So Tree Gully's probably sending a little bit of a message there that they're up and about. So
especially Rostrevor losing last week.
Yep.
They've been big message there to Tree Gully.
Okay, looking at the goal scorers this year, Darcy, please.
Yeah, Heath Kamain on 25 from Rostrevor, always in amongst the best, the leading goal kickers over. How would Heath Kamain be up there? Doesn't really matter how old, but
probably
been around a long time.
Early 30s, if that maybe.
Champion footballer. Tom Bartlett from PAC on 24, with Troy Menzel on 24. Then Christian Elliott on 19 from Athelstone, and James Batty from Port District on 17. So Heath Kamain at the moment with 25.
Just one off. So anyway, moving on to this week's games, boys. Audi Arena, Rostrevor's home ground. I went past their facility, Campbelltown over there today, and their new facility looks flash. 2 lift shafts there I seen going up, so it's going to be one hell of a state-of-the-art facility.
Pretty much with Lockleys, they're bulldozing the old ones down the other side and building a state-of-the-art ones on the where the bar areas at the moment. So, gee, we've got a few others. St. Ignatius having their ones done up as well. So mainly for cricket, but hey, all these new stadiums coming up.
It is. So Rostrevor taking on Modbury. Things aren't going to get good, are they?
A smattering. Rostrevor going to bounce back with a vengeance this week against Modbury. It's going to be a massive score here, this one.
Yep.
Rostrevor for me.
Yeah, Rocks. For sure.
Yeah, Rocks for me as well. They're on the rebound. They're not going to be very happy, that's for sure. Athelstone taking on Port District at Max Amber Sportsfield.
Athelstone sitting 9th at the moment, so Port Districts are in the 5. They're 4th, so I reckon Port Districts for me. Athelstone are struggling at the moment with just the 1 win.
Yeah, mob for sure. Port Districts, I reckon they'll get up over Athelstone up there.
Port Districts for me as well. Goodwood Saints taking on Prince Alfred. At Goodwood Oval.
It's close, so this is 7th versus 8th.
Yep.
6th versus 7th. Sorry, I'm going to go for PAC.
I'll go Goodwood at home.
Goodwood at home for me as well. So I think there's going to be. They're always tough to beat at home. That's another oval that's getting redeveloped as well, isn't it? So plenty going on around at the moment. Payneham taking on Adelaide Uni. There's probably 2 matches around this week, really, you could say.
Yeah, because Payneham just lost last week. Fairly good game there. Adelaide Uni coming off a loss, a fairly poor loss. So I think Adelaide Uni will bounce back, but it'll be a close game with Payneham Uni.
Yeah, I'd say Payneham at home as well. I'm
going to go the Blacks at home. Blacks against Payneham up there. I just think they're going to bounce back. I don't think they've shown that they're not they're sitting top. They're not that bad a footy side. They were travelling really well. Sorry, they weren't top. Rostrevor was top, but they were up in that bracket. I just think that they've got a benefit. They're not a 39-point side. I'm sorry, but and for me, match of the round, up at Payneham NU, Tree Gully taking on Henley Sharks. Should be an absolute rip snorter, one of the best barbecues in the state up there.
Oh, they have. They've even got a little barrier around it.
They have.
This is where they pull it out. It's just a barrier. They shut it down, but 8 people working it. Henley and Tree Gully have also got history. They've been around for years and years with the Safford days, the pre-Div 1 games. This is a tough, hard contest. This one, Tree Gully for me, only because it's at Red Ring Road.
Yep.
Yeah, same for me. Tree Gully, having to go up there, it's a hell of a task.
Yep. Tree Gully for me as well. I just think that at home they're a very, very good football side. So, anyway, this has been Division 1. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again next week.
See you later.